It's Tuesday, May 29th. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And again, I'm living the high life because I'm sitting out on my patio enjoying it as much as possible. We had to take Cillian to the vet today. My original vet, who I've been dealing with for probably 17 years, because when Sam was born, that's where we took him. So, and Sam's been passed away for 3 years. So I guess it's 18 because he was 15 when he passed away. Anyway, I put it out on Facebook, and it sounded kind of funky, but what happened was that I called them and said that Sophie was not feeling well. And she said, "Oh, just a moment, let me bring up your file." So she brings up my file, and she says, "Oh, yeah, well, I won't be able to fit you in for at least 3 weeks, so you might want to go somewhere else closer to home." So I just assumed that I'm no longer, they don't want anything to do with me because I am over in Ottawa. So I was just like, fine, you just lost yourself 5 cat family vet. Not that I go there all the time, but when I do go, it costs quite a lot of money. I do this because Sophie's sitting over here. So they just missed out on a shit ton of money that I would be dropping. But whatever. So my neighbor suggested Bank Street Animal Hospital because that's where he takes his dog. And I think I've red face. I better put my hat on. I'm getting sunburnt. I put my clothes out on the line. I thought I'd be okay because I'm under my umbrella, but maybe not. Put my hat back on. My big hat. The big hat. So, how funny wearing this old cheese. So yeah, anyway, we took her over to Bank Street. I phoned them up. They said, "Yeah, can you be here like in an hour?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So we got there, and the lady was very nice. The doctor was very nice as well. He just, I knew it was periodontal disease. Then he just basically opened up her mouth and went, "Yeah, periodontal disease." So she's going to have, she's on painkillers and a heavy antibiotic because her lymph node is swollen. So she's got quite a bit of infection there, which I'm not surprised. So, and her temperature wasn't too bad, which was great because I knew it testing on the ears. Not that it's wow. Not that it's, sorry. That, I think that's better. Anyway. So, we got an estimate on, it's basically a small fortune, but you know what? The way I kind of look at it, she's got to have 6 or 8 teeth extracted. So, the way I kind of look at it is that Sophie has never cost us any money. I mean, got her shots done, crap like that. I'm not a big believer in the vaccine because my kids are always with me. I make sure that they're, oh God, so I have crap in the corner of my mouth. I had yogurt for lunch. My kids don't go too far. I do make sure that they're vaccinated to a certain extent, but it's kind of like when you vaccinate kids against things and stuff like that. Anyway, it's quite a different, anyway, people can argue till you're blue in the face, so we just don't go there. I'm a good mom, that's what I know. My kids are well cared for. They're a little overweight, yes, absolutely, kind of like mom, but they're well cared for, and I love them to the ends of the earth, to the nth degree, because they are my children. So now, if it was going to be $10,000, that's a different story. It's not that much money, but it's a little bit more than what we were expecting. But like I said, see my kid, I don't care. I'll go bankrupt anyway. Who gives a shit? So anyway, the other thing too is before I had my shower today and washed my hair is falling out. Now, yesterday it was falling out like little strands. This time it's like really falling out. I pulled out a big chunk of it today. So I had it up in a partial bun. It's not as sore as yesterday, and I think that's due to, see, watch, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a big thing of hair coming off there. I think it's due to the fact that it loosened up overnight or something when I was sleeping. I don't know, but I'm not kidding you. We're talking like, when I say a big chunk of hair, like that much just came right out of my head. It was freaky. So I'm thinking, I got a hold of my girlfriend Robin, and I think we're gonna have to do the cutting off of the hair. I know it's stupid. Why am I so hung up on it? But I think if you talk to anybody who has cancer and is going through chemo, it's the same thing. They just don't want to let go of their hair. I've never been a big one about hair. I haven't. Cut it, grow it back, dye it, change color, whatever. I've never been funky about it, but this, I think, because it's leaving me, it's a little bit different than just getting it cut. See, I can do this and it doesn't hurt so much today. I think it's because a lot of hair came out of me this morning, and you can feel it. That's the weird thing, is that you pull on it and you can kind of feel it coming away from your scalp. It's so weird. You kind of hear it inside your head, and it's just the weirdest thing ever. Anyway, Rich is here, and I know he doesn't like to do the whole vlogging thing. You can hear his keys. But yeah, I just thought I would say that. Oh, my hair looks like it's orange. Hey, does my hair look like it's orange on the top? Or is that just my imagination right here? Oh, it's from the umbrella. Duh. Anyway. See, I can touch it today. It's not as sore. And I think that's because a lot of it came out this morning. But there's no patches, right, honey? No patches yet. So maybe I'll wait until it becomes a little bit more patchy. Because, I just don't want to let it go. He's not even paying attention. He's on his phone. Nothing. I said, you're not even paying attention. You're on your phone. You let me babble away. Because that's what I do best. Babble away. So, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get my cap, my skull cap thing, and start making my wig. Maybe I'll do that today. I was going to upload some videos and stuff, which I did last night. I'll probably do that anyway. Hey, look, I can do this. I can still do this. It'd be weird. But I think I might have to, make my cap. Anyway, I got some scarves at the dollar store today. They're funky. Let me go get them and show you. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, I was at the dollar store today. That's the big time spenders. And I found this. I had to get it because, it's a poop emoji lip balm. Chocolate scented. Because we weren't sure. Rich, when he saw it, he said, what if it's poop? Poop scented or tastes like poop. Probably does taste like poop. But yeah, because I'm a big poop person. I'm obsessed with poop. So this is like my, what the hell is it? It's like my mascot kind of thing, or my whatever. He's not paying attention. Anyway, that was cute. I had to get it. I want a unicorn poop pillow. I'm going to get one, I have the other poop pillow like this. I want a unicorn poop pillow just because it'd be fun. So I got these because when it's time to chop this, I saw it on YouTube and I thought it was great to preserve your hair. you have to divide it up. So you'll put in a little thing here, one of these little elastics here, and then you chop and you keep all this. And that was the big thing, is that a lot of people think that, and I was under the same impression, when you start losing your hair, you're gonna go like this. It's all gonna come out in your hands. It's just like right from your scalp, but it doesn't happen that way. It comes out in small strands, except for today with that one big piece. But anyway. Oh, I didn't realize we got the hangers with this. Anyway. So I got these scarves for like $2 or something. Actually, Rich bought them for me because he's a lovely man. But it's kind of like a peachy color, a peachy beige, and it's $3 for the scarf. But I like the color because I figure it would kind of go with a lot of stuff, right? So, you know, I can be like hippie type person. I can even wear it now if I want. Isn't that nice? That was pretty. Because I'll be wearing a lot of these with my skull cap. No. I have to figure out this thing that I have. All right, see, I could go like this. And then I look like I'm from another land. But anyway, I thought it was pretty. So I like the color. I figure it would go with a lot of stuff. Kind of like a peachy brown, peachy beige color. And then this one I like because it's just, well, wait till you see it. Why? Because it's green. It's like green. It's like green, like that green I used to wear in the 80s, you know? And I can I don't know. I have to learn how to tie these things, but there. It looks like I'm ready to go in a convertible like Bridget Jones. You know, when she's in that Hugh Grant, her in the convertible, and she's got her hair all like this, and then the wind comes and goes, whoa, and off goes her scarf. Yeah. That'll be me, except for, oh, it's full of static. Wow. That'll be me, except for, look at all this hair hanging out. It's ready to come out. See? Look at that. I can feel it coming off my scalp, man. See? See that? Can you see? I have to stand here. Not with the hair. Yeah, see? That wasn't even close to what came out of my head this morning. So I keep that. Right over here. I'm trying to keep everything, all my hair, because I'm weird. Okay, you know when you open up a jewelry box and all the necklaces are all entangled and all in a big knot, and you pick it up and it's one big clump of chain, but you have about 20 of them in there? Yeah. You give those to me. I am relentless. I sit there, resilient, I guess you could say, and I take them all apart. Because I like doing stuff like that. Yeah, I'm weird. So I have like a lot of patience to do stuff like that. It's kind of like a puzzle almost, you know? Anyway, so with the hair that I am collecting, because it's not in one straight thing, and of course I'm not going to do one strand at a time, but if I ever wanted to get a wig made or something, I fold it, and then I unfold it. I put it in one spot. It's kind of like, oh, you can't see that far. I'm like over here. So it's like that. So I put it over these hook things. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go because Rich wants to start barbecuing, and I have laundry on the line, which is dry. I like to take it off so it doesn't smell like smoke. Anyway, decided to show you what Rich got me. My beautiful green scarf. I'm all metropolitan and everything. And then my beautiful beige scarf. Like that. Look at me. I'm a fashion model with scarves. Well, I will be soon when I wear them on my head. Anyway. Oh, you want to know what I just saw? thought of. This might go together quite well, because I'm going to have to wear stuff like this. And it looks like hair. Not really, but kind of, right? It's like when you're a kid and you're dressing up in your mom's stuff and you put a scarf on your head because it's your hair. That's what I'll do. It looks like hair, doesn't it? He doesn't think so. He thinks I'm nuts. I got cancer and he thinks I went mental. Kind of. I just don't care anymore. Well, but some things, but most things. You know what you used to be really self-conscious of before? I'm not anymore. Hey, you know what? It does look like hair. Now that I have my glasses on. I should get a whole bunch of these and cut them into strips. Then it would look like hair. Bye. Peace out. Bye like a girl. Bye. Hey, everybody. Sorry. Just seeing some more hair come out of my head. Kiss. All right. So, I came to sit out on the patio because my tummy was a little upset after dinner. I don't know why, what's going on there, but things are changing in that area too. Fun times! And so anyway, I was just kind of, I won't do it because a shit ton of hair is going to come up. I was just kind of putting my fingers through my hair like that. And I put it into a bag. But all of that came out of my head. As you can tell, I still have a crap ton more. Thank my father for the thick hair. Thank God. So I don't have any, again, I still don't have any spots on my head, any bald spots yet. But it is starting to thin. I can feel it. Anyway, I was quite upset. I got a little teary-eyed when it happened. Because, well, you know, I got to stop moving around so much. Sorry. So anyway, Rich and I do this game, all right? We've been doing this for years. And it's like, guess the artist or guess the song. Mostly guess the artist. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Guess the artist. He plays me some 80s music. And some really old and really odd 80s music, right? Not the popular top 40, but the weird stuff. Because I used to listen to all sorts of weird stuff in the 80s. Oh my God. I bet you ain't many. If I pulled that, it'd probably come right out. Oh, that would freak me out too much if I did that. So I'm not gonna. So yeah, 80s music. Let me get a little thing here. So, because when you're going through radiation and chemo, I know the last time when I went through radiation, I had radiation brain. Mind you, I went through 38 rounds of radiation in my pelvis. And, yeah, I had radiation brain. This time, though, I only had 5 rounds. Hey. 5 rounds of radiation, and then I had chemo, like, a week later. So, Rich and I played this game, which we've been playing for years. And he plays me these 80s songs, and I guess who they are and what the song is, one or the other. And I always amaze him because he's like, he's never heard of some of these really weird-ass bands. And I'm just like, yay. I mean, you get the typical George Michael Culture Club, Psychedelic Furs, things like that. But, I mean, you don't hear these bands like you used to back in the 80s, right? So, anyway, the 80s is where I grew up. And I love the 80s. So, this is kind of morbid, but if I were to pass, I hope that I would land in the 80s. That's my heaven. And if you want to put it that way. Anyway. So yeah. So, because I love the 80s. I love my youth. Oh, I had fun. God, I had so much fun. Anyway, not that I didn't have fun later in life, because I did too. But, you know, you're young and vibrant, and the 80s were free, and funky and dancing, and oh man, so much happened in the 80s, you know? Anyway, so yeah, so when I was coming out of Radiation Brain last time, he used to sit with me and play the memory game, and that's how we do the memory game. Plays 80s songs and things like that. He's hooked me up with some computer programs, like, find the hidden object and things like that. Last time I got books where it was like kind of like a Where's Waldo kind of thing, because like that, or word finds and things like that. So now I have them all computerized, which is super fantastic. And he sat with me tonight and we did the 80s game. I keep playing with this because it's like, it looks like mouse ears. See, I'm weird. I am bored. I need to work because I'm going absolutely insane. I'm playing with this, making mousy ears. Anyway, so he played the game with me tonight to see where my brain's at, because as you all know, I keep forgetting, oh, I know the name of that band, but what is it? Or the name of that guy, or the name of that girl, or the name of that whatever, or the word of, I can't remember, and I can't explain, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we played the 80s game tonight, and I did pretty good. Pretty happy, because there were some really far-out bands that I was like, first couple of, it's like name that tune, right? First couple of chords, it's like, oh, New Order. And he's like, how did you get that? So I'm not as good as I normally am, because I can usually get almost every band. There's a couple that I would describe the video. I would describe like the lead singer. I would get the song title, but I couldn't get the band. So, yeah. So I did all right. I'm going to do some Where's Waldo, too, to keep me going. That's where I kind of still wish I was at work, because that kind of keeps your mind alert and occupied. I mean, I could probably just do that on my computer. I could do it on my computer, make a fake business on my computer and pretend I'm going to work every day. But, when you don't get paid, it's not the same. So I'll do other fun stuff, like, I don't know, play Candy Crush or something like that. Or Bejeweled. I like Bejeweled and Candy Crush. I'm not a big gamer, so, I like simple things. I'm simple. So, yeah. And I should be doing some crafts and stuff. I have to find my little screwdriver drill thing, because I want to make these kind of like wind chimes. A friend of mine's son's girlfriend made this thing out of a piece of driftwood, and I really enjoyed it. So I found some wood from when the trees fell down at the windstorm. So I grabbed some of the tree. Oh, look at that. It's becoming nighttime because my light's coming on. Or else Rich is saying, hey, I want to come outside. Stop vlogging for once. Yeah, so I want to make these little wind chime things out of shells and stuff. It was kind of cool. So I got the shells from the dollar store, because the dollar store is my favorite place in the whole world, because some stuff's cheap. Inexpensive. Holy God. Sorry, I should go for a walk. Anyway, that's what I want to do. So I have to find my drill, and a really teeny tiny drill bit, so I don't crack the things. I have to find like something soft to put the shell on and then drill it in, right? And hope to God it doesn't crack. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you my bag of hair. So, it's falling out fast and furious. Got quite teary-eyed when this happened. I know it's just hair. I do understand that it's just hair and it'll grow back. But it's really hard to explain. It's almost like grief. I don't know. It's weird. And I know I've talked in depth about this before, about the vanity thing and how vain we all are when it comes to hair and stuff. And how beautiful some of these people that I've seen on the internet But when it happens to you, it's a totally different thing. Easier said than done is totally the words of choice here. So, anyway, I mean, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And Rich even said today, you know, like, oh, well, don't worry about it. But, I mean, even like, he's got long hair, too, and he even said that. He said, like, if it was him, he'd be feeling the same way. You know, it's just whatever. Oh, the other thing, too, I did is I finished watching Supernatural, which I'm really happy about because I love The Boys. Everybody loves The Boys. So I was really happy to watch that. Now I'm going to watch The Fosters because I haven't watched the finishing of that. And I need to get some movies and stuff in order for my next chemo session because I don't know if it's going to go as well as this one. I might be on the couch for days. I have to try and get up and move around because of the blood clot thing, right? So, speaking of which, I'm going to go for a walk. Rich asked me if I wanted to go, and my tummy was upset. I had one of those gin-gins. Yeah, just a little quarter of a gin candy, and it worked. My tummy is not feeling so bleh anymore. So I just think I ate too much, and, you know, in all honesty, I got to stop eating like shit. So starting tomorrow, Rich and I talked about it tonight. It's probably why my hair is falling out so fast. I'm eating poop. Not literally, but I've just been indulging since I found out that I got this stupid ass thing. You know, I eat cakes and candies and stuff. And they tell you to eat a lot of junk. Well, not junk, they just tell you to eat like whole milk and stuff, which I do, like the milkshakes. I traded in the milkshakes for the damn freaking cake. But I'm going to stop doing that. I did buy the stuff to make a cheesecake. Okay, I am going to have cheesecake because that's my absolute favorite. And Rich knows how to make them really well, so we're going to do that. I bought all the stuff yesterday, but I saw a cake for $5 today, a red velvet, and I bought it. I know, bad. So, as of tomorrow, and I should have been doing this before, but, oh, my hair's coming out. As of tomorrow, I'm going to be eating more salads, more veggies and things like that, and more chicken. I haven't been eating a lot of meat, actually, to begin with. And that could be a lot of the problem with my bathroom issue. But I don't know if it's affecting my gallbladder or what, because my stools are very light in color. So when I go on Friday, if that hasn't resolved, I'm going to have to talk to them. I hope to God they don't give me a colonoscopy. That's all I need, you know? It's like, really? You put me through every other test in the world. You even shove stuff down my throat. I really don't want to have a colonoscopy because that's just hell and what I'm going through. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it'll resolve itself by Friday. Anyway, go for a walk. Bye. And I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do is try and shorten these up a bit. You don't need to talk to me every single day. You'll have to let me know if you still want me to do this every day or every couple of days. I mean, I won't. If nobody's watching them, what's the point, right? Oh, God, that's my kid. I got to go. Bye.